What I decided to talk to you about is what all of these hoods back here and these leaders over here, and especially these leaders over here, are giving you today, right? And more importantly, what your soldiers, your hoods, right, what they are giving you today. You know what they're giving you? They're giving you power. When you walk out of here today, you're gonna have power. Power to execute. Power to do this. Power to make decisions. Power to shape lives. One of those powers is legitimate power. Those dudes back there just gave you some legitimate power. They see that you are wearing the rank of sergeant. Therefore, you have legitimate authority to tell them what to do. All right? Another piece of power they're going to give you today is reward power. Those hoods back there on that row, they think just because you're wearing stripes, you get to reward them for doing good stuff. All right? Those hoods going to give you another piece of power. It's called coercive power. You know what that is? Huh? That's their expectation that you're going to scuff them up if they do something bad. That you have the authority to do that, and you will do it. They're going to give you another power, right? And this power is called, that they're going to give you is called referent power. And what they mean by that one is that they expect, just because you're wearing sergeant stripes, that you're going to do what's right when nobody's looking. And you're going to live a higher ethical code, a higher moral code. Then there's another power they're going to give you. They're going to give you this power called information power. And that's their perception that you have the poop. You got the knowledge. And then there's another kind of power that they expect you to have, right? And that power is called expert power, right? And that's their perception that by virtue you wearing sergeant stripes, that when you pick up that M4, you know how to use it. So remember those powers that you're gonna get for free, right? And your hoods, they want you to use those powers, right? And they're gonna expect you to hold on to it, right? We're giving them to you for free, but it's a hell of a price you gotta pay if you lose it and have to get them back. Who? That's what I wanted to tell you. You are powered. You are empowered.
Creed of the non-commissioned officer. No one is more professional than I. I'm a non-commissioned officer, a leader of soldiers. As a non-commissioned officer, I realize that I'm a member of a time-honored corps, which is known as the backbone of the Army. I am proud of the Corps of Non-Commissioned Officers and will at all times conduct myself so as to bring credit upon the Corps, the military service, and my country, regardless of the situation in which I find myself. I will not use my grade or position to attain pleasure, profit, or personal safety. I will not forget, nor will allow my comrades to forget, that we are professionals, non-commissioned officers, leaders.
Do not break my spirit with the word, Sergeant, for know I would do what you demand. Your guidance, patience, and understanding will more quickly teach me to be, know, and do.
Soldier, I promise you at times you may think that I am hard on you. Don't mistake firmness as disrespect. For I promised myself when I became a non-commissioned officer, my soldiers' parents could rest at night and have no worries, for their child's life rests safely in my hands.
Speak with me often, Sergeant, for praise and counsel you give is expected. I'm an American soldier expecting to be trained. Discipline must be part of my life.
Soldier, competence is my watchword. My two basic responsibilities will always be uppermost in my mind: the accomplishment of my mission and the welfare of my soldiers.
I ask no greater glory, Sergeant, than to defend our country and the way of life against all enemies, both foreign and domestic. Allow me that privilege, Sergeant. Train me.
I will train you to accomplish various tasks which require necessary thought and minimal hesitation. For when it is time to utilize your training, reaction time will not be a factor.
Train me, Sergeant. The one day I too can be called Sergeant, trainer of soldiers, backbone of the Army. Train me to accept those responsibilities that are yours.
Soldier, follow my example, for there is no one more professional than I. I am a non-commissioned officer, a leader of soldiers.
Sergeant, train me, that I too can earn the title, Sergeant.